Hey guys, it's Savannah here. So this is my 2016 review video, and I spent probably 2 hours last night trying to film it and put it together and all of this, and I have decided that I did not like it. Some of it I will be keeping, but the majority I'm just going to kind of get rid of. I do want to say that I've learned a lot this year. I've definitely been taught a lot of different things over the course of 2016. I have learned the skill of waitressing, which was a lot of fun, and it was tiresome, but it was a lot of fun and I really enjoyed it. I probably wouldn't do it again unless I had to, but it was a lot of fun, and I want to thank one of my best friends, Ellie, and her parents for hiring me the beginning of last year. It really helped me out a lot and I really loved it. Um, I learned that essential oils saved my life. Well, of course, God used them to save my life, but I was very sick on Valentine's Day last year. That weekend on Thursday, I got really sick, and then Monday I was better because I don't know. Anyhow, so I called my friend and she gave me some samples of things, and in 24 hours I was fine. So, I've learned that essential oils are very good for you, and I've been using them ever since last February, so thank you, Andrea, for coming to save my life. um, I learned that uh, I actually have the ability to direct productions and help come up with productions. In Coda last semester, and by last semester I mean like, the spring semester, we did a production called Unmasked, and that was the most massive thing I've ever been a part of, and it was so much fun, and it was so stressful, but I loved every second of it, and I met some really cool people. I also learned this year who my true friends are and who only want to keep tabs on me, and I'm thankful for my true friends. Each of you know who you are, and um, yeah. Um, I learned that picking college level music for girls choir is not always the best idea. Although it turned out really well, it was not the smartest decision. But I'm glad that Amy let us do it anyway, because I really loved all of the music that we did in the spring. Um, I learned that I learned how to be an accompanist. I mean, I've always, since 2010, I've accompanied, not all the time, but sometimes. But over the summer, especially, I've learned a lot about being a musician and being an accompanist, and I learned a lot about music, and I learned a lot about people, and I can't think at the moment because my brain is tired. Um, I learned that just because things were exciting when you were younger doesn't mean they're always exciting now, and that people change, and for good and for bad. So that was something interesting that I learned this year. I learned that you can make friends anywhere, and you may not know anything about them, and then you spend 2 weeks with them over summer camp, and you miss them terribly when you're not able to talk to them or are around them. I made a lot of friends at Coda Summer Music Festival that I love very much, and I cannot wait to see them this summer. So I really hope you guys are at the Summer Music Festival this year, because, yeah. Um, I learned that there is a certain level of friendship that at that point, it doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter like hiding things from other people. It just doesn't matter anymore. When you're that good of friends, even your worst, lowest moment doesn't matter because they're not going to judge you because they love you a lot. I learned that I don't know. There's a lot. I'm trying to like go through everything in my head. I learned how to be the best friend of someone who is newly engaged, and that's been a trip. A good one. And I was a part of her engagement, and it was just really, really cool. I also got to lead someone to the Lord, which was really awesome. You know, it wasn't me, of course, but that was really cool. I learned a lot of patience this year, a lot of patience. I've learned to pray a lot, pray without ceasing. I've come to terms that that verse is very important. I've learned that you make more of an impact on the people around you than what you realize. This semester with Coda, a lot of the kids, you know, I didn't know it at the time, but at the end of the semester, they actually came up and they told me how much they enjoyed being in my class and how much they loved me and how much they learned and everything, and it was just so amazing and wonderful. And I also learned a lot about just everything. It was a really, really good year for me. I hope it was for you too. Like I said, there's some other parts of my video that I'm going to keep, so I'll get to those, and yeah, so there are a lot of lessons that I have learned this year, a lot of memories that I've made this year, a lot of new friends that I've made this year. There's just so much good about this year that happened, and it's been such a beautiful time in my life, and I'm very thankful that I've got to live this year fully, and that I have not been stressed out this year. And I love this song. Anyhow, this year has been amazing, and it's just been awesome, you know, with everything that's happening. And 2017 being tomorrow, or this evening rather, I feel like 2017 is going to explode. It's just going to be the best year ever. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be fun. It's going to be the good kind of stressful. It's going to be packed with music and all of the fun, and it's going to be packed with the unknown, and I'm so excited to see the new year unfold, because I feel like each new year is a big present, and it's a big box, and it's wrapped up, and on New Year's Eve you start opening the present, and you open the lid, and there's all of this stuff in there, and there's all kinds of different little boxes that are in there, and you open one at a time throughout the entire year, and it's just a perfect little present from God. Like, that's what the new year is, and you don't know what's gonna happen, but you know it's gonna be good, whatever it is. And so that's how I feel 2017 is going to be. I feel like it's going to be amazing. It's going to explode. It's legitimately going to explode. And I'm so excited. Like, I feel like there's so many things that are happening in 2017 that scare me half to death. And one of them is uh, I am going to be the director of the kids chorale this year, which is super exciting, but it's also scary because I have to teach music and I have to direct in front of someone that has taught me music for years, and it scares me to death. It's terrifying, but I'm really excited to see what happens. And each person is starting a new chapter in their life, and my best friend is getting married in June and she's moving to Kentucky after that, and I'm gonna be taking her spot and trying to pull the slack up at Coda without her next semester. Well, the fall semester, we'll put it that way, and I'm gonna be spending the majority of my summer without her being here, and that's terrifying. And I don't have a vehicle, and I don't know how I'm gonna get one, but it'll happen eventually when it's supposed to. And I just feel like there's so many things that are just going to explode and that are going to happen, and I'm in the dark now for a reason, and I don't know what that reason is, but I'm super excited to find out and to see everything that God has in store for my life in the upcoming year, and I'm so excited. I am scared to death, and I'm terrified, and I'm just gonna jump. That is my, that is my, I don't want to call it a New Year's resolution, but it's gonna be my new phrase. It's gonna be my 2017 phrase. Just jump. Just jump. And I'm so excited. But something that I do want to change in 2017, I want to change my habits. I want to read my Bible every day, because I'm slacking in that area right now. I want to read it every day, all the time. Maybe not all the time, but you get what I mean. And I want to be able to share the gospel more freely. And there's just so many things in my walk with Christ that I want to change for the better. But yeah, I'm so excited. So I hope you get on board with me and just jump into the new year. So I guess I will talk to you guys next year. Happy New Year, and I guess you know the drill. Don't forget to stay gorgeous.